broadcast on YouTube. The cameras are mainly focused on councillors and others making contribution. I'm now moving to item 1, apologies for absence. Councillor James Arthur, Rita Chada, Mariam Dowd, Charlene McLean, Terry Paul, Rachel Tripp, Tony Olson, and Amar Bardi. Are there any other apologies for absent from councillors to be recorded? Councillor Noor Begum.
Sorry, there was an, can you hear me? There was an apology for Councillor Daniel Lee Parkway and Councillor Caroline Corbyn. I don't remember you calling that out.
Yeah, and also Councillor Salim Patel and Councillor Tony Wilson.
Councillor Jubair. I have Councillor Belgique as well for absence. Declaration of interest, page number 528 on your agenda. Are there any members wishing to declare any disclosable pecuniary interest or any other interest they may have in any matter which is to be considered at this meeting? I'm now moving to item 3, Honorary Alderperson of Honorary Freedom of the Borough. The report is outlined on pages 9 to 16 of the agenda. I now ask Mayor Fiaz to move this report. Mayor Fiaz, you have 5 minutes. Your time starts now.
Thank you very much, Chair and colleagues. Before you in the report, we set out the commendable profiles of commendable individuals who we are proposing following deep and deliberative consideration by the Civic Awards Panel for the Honorary Alderperson and Honorary Freedom of the Borough Awards. And as listed on big page number 8, the recommendation is for the Honorary Alderman of the London Borough of Newham to be conferred by the Council on Mr Bryan Collier, who was a former councillor, and for many of those here that know Bryan, most recently he has suffered a profound loss given the passing of his dearest wife and beloved Marie Collier, who served as a Laiba councillor here in the London Borough of Newham, representing the Canning Town North Ward. Bryan Collier similarly served the people of Newham in his role as a ward councillor, stepping down following his last 4-year term as a ward councillor between the period 2018 and 2022. In addition, we have provisions under the Local Government Act 1972 to confer honorary freedom of the London Borough of Newham, and it is being proposed in this report, and again following deliberations by the Civic Awards Panel, that the following individuals are conferred the honorary freedom of the London Borough of Newham: a Mr David Mann, Miss Jane Williams, and a Miss Laiba Sheikh. They, as 3 remarkable individuals who have made significant contributions in their unique and pioneering ways, are a demonstration of what is the best of Newham, which is our people and the generosity of heart and of purpose in which they serve our communities. David Mann has been long known as a feature of this borough over the past 2 decades plus, with his enduring commitment to alleviating poverty, deprivation, addressing discrimination, and enabling young people to thrive. Most recently, he has been advancing the importance of sport in enriching young people's lives. Miss Jane Williams has been an absolute advocate for the plight facing single women with children who have no recourse to public funds, and has mounted a remarkable campaign here in the London Borough to bring to the surface and put a spotlight on the vagaries of national policy. She's advocated in Parliament across some of the most significant and influential circles in Europe as well as the UK. And we have worked with her closely over the past 5 years to ensure that the voices of often minoritized and marginalized women with young kids under the age of 5 are heard, are empowered. And I think this is a timely and just reward for Miss Jane Williams' efforts in that regard. And I suspect this is a first. Ordinarily, Honorary Freedom of the Borough designations are conferred to individuals that are able to point to a long track record of public service, reflecting the best of what a local borough can offer. In this instance, Miss Laiba Sheikh is a young person, and in her remarkable short life so far, she has lit fires, not literally, but she's illuminated on some of the most important challenges facing young people, from mental health to their interaction with the care system, to the troubles that they face as they navigate their early years into adulthood, and the importance that they're allowed to be given voice and to be supported. She's been a brilliant advocate for the empowerment of young people, not only in this borough but across London, and she is well deserving for this proposition to offer her the Honorary Freedom designation here in the London Borough of Newham. I wanted to conclude by thanking all members of the Civic Awards Panel for their deliberations and the time that they've committed to going through the range of recommendations and nominations that we've received, and also to pay tribute to the hard work of the council's officer team in supporting members and independent members of the Civic Awards Panel in considering the nominations that have been received for the Newham Civic Awards scheme for 2023. So on that note, Chair, I'll commend this report to members here at Full Council Extraordinary Meeting tonight.
Rohit Dasgupta, you have seconded. Thank you. We now move to the debate. Does anyone wish to speak? No? Can we now move to the recommendation, please? All those in favor, please raise your hand. Thank you. All those against, please raise your hand. Any abstentions? Thank you. The report has been approved. I now declare the meeting closed. Thank you everyone for attending and watching. I hope that you remain for the main meeting, please. Thank you.